Hello and welcome to another tech show video, and today I'm going to be talking about the iPhone SE. So the iPhone SE is a Apple product, and it's basically a budget iPhone. This is the 128GB model, what retails for 400 euros, and yeah, the reason why I got the 128GB model is because what is it called? The iPhones do not take micro SD cards, what sucks. If Apple is someone who works at Apple is watching this, and I'm sure no one is, but just saying, please put micro SD cards in there, because micro SD cards make things so much easier to use on the phones, because micro SD cards make that you can expand the storage if you don't have enough. So yeah. Also, I just wanted to say sorry if you hear background noises. I'm my cat or my brother, and also Merry Christmas to everyone. Today's Christmas Day when I'm filming this. So, Merry Christmas everyone, and have a Happy New Year. I'm gonna be actually making a New Year special because I could not finish editing the Christmas special. I'll make instead a New Year special. So yeah, let's just get into the video. So, the iPhone SE uses iPhone 5S parts, iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus parts to make a really nice phone. It's actually really small, as you can see. It's tiny, and I mean, I really like it. I like it. But for me, the reason why I bought an iPhone was because of the camera. Number one is the camera, and also iMovie. I'm not gonna be editing my videos on an iMovie only when I'm like going somewhere, like where I'm not gonna be at my house, where I'm not gonna be taking my laptop with me. So because I need it for school, because my school for some reason only uses Apple products, and I don't own any Apple products. I mean, now I do, but I used not to. But now I do, so it'll make things a lot easier when we have to make movies and projects. So, another cool thing about the iPhone SE is the edges and everything like that. It just looked so good. You can really feel the quality on this phone. Its quality is really high, and that's what I like about Apple products. The quality is always really good. It has never really happened to anyone who I've heard of that their product has already broken or anything. So another really good thing about the iPhone SE is that it basically has the specs of an iPhone 6 Plus, but it's so much cheaper. That is really good. I really like that. So another thing is that they saved a lot of developing costs on this, because, you know, developing costs are very high when you try to make a new phone, like, let's say iPhone 10. iPhone 10, you know, development costs to make it are really high, to design everything, hire all the people, and everything. So, yeah. If you're upgrading from an iPhone 4, iPhone 5, iPhone 5S, this thing is perfect for you, because it's small, so it won't feel too weird, and also it just is a great phone, and it has everything upgraded, so you won't be feeling like you're using a super old phone, but you won't be, you know, using a big phone. So that's really cool. And yeah, wait, I'm reading my script right now. It's on a computer, so the letters are really small. So it's also really thick, so it's not very thin. As you can see, it's very thick. Let me compare it to my HTC. It might be similar, but as you can see, okay, they're actually pretty similar. But the screen is tiny compared to the. Now you saw my what is it called? Thing, I forgot what it's called. The like really quick tripod. I just put some books in a Lego plate, and here's my tripod anyway. So as you can see, the screen is so much larger than on the iPhone. And the good thing about that is that now what is it called? The camera doesn't protrude through, so that's good. So if you stand it down like on a flat surface like this, then it doesn't, you know, stand very awkwardly, and that's very good. So, the battery life on this thing is great. Everything like that is great. And, it has the Apple logo at the back. It says iPhone SE. I really like the color. I bought it in silver, and it looks really, really, really nice. This will be now the thing what I'll film all my videos on. That's good. So expect the quality to become so much better. Yeah, that's really cool. So the iPhone SE's has the fingerprint reader here, as you can see, like this. So if you press, yeah, as you can see, I have just unlocks. So I really like that. That is really good. So yeah, now I can quickly just show you iOS like really quickly. Wait, I'm having problems right now. I'm not very used to using iOS, unlike other people. This is my first time. So it has Siri, as you can see. Hi Siri. Okay. Wait. No, it's not working. Oh yeah, it's this. Hi Siri. Merry Christmas to you too, Siri. Okay, whatever. So Siri is in there, so if you are bored, you can mess around with Siri, or she can actually be a help, or whatever. So it's really nice. The only thing what Apple kind of cut corners on, I mean, they cut corners on many things, but here the screen is the same as on the iPhone 5S, and that, for me, that isn't that big of a problem, but for many people, it is. For example, if you're downgrading from a 6 Plus or something, that will be really weird. So the resolution isn't as good, and everything like that. So now I'll just show you how bright this phone can get. Oh, come on. Oh no. So it's really nice. I really enjoy using the iPhone. Might not look like it because I am failing right now on the iPhone. So yeah, here's how iOS looks. Right here, looks pretty nice. Nothing too special. I like that, it looks polished and everything. Then let me quickly show you how bright this thing can get. Yeah, it can get really, really bright, but it will destroy my battery, so I will put it just like that. Maybe I should put it a little bit down to make the quality better. Yeah. And yeah, iOS is great. Nothing really that bad about that. But Android is more for the people who want to customize their phones. iOS is for more like people who just, need a lot of, want a polished thing. And Apple has all control over their products, while Google, who owns Android, it has to give it to different people who produce it, and for example, they would give it to Samsung, and Samsung might have their own version of Android, so it's not 100% stock Android, and yeah, that just can happen. But on iOS, it's always the same on every iPhone, except it's on the new ones. Like for example, like on the iPhone 8, this thing will be iOS will be exactly the same. So I've updated to iOS 11 because when I got it, it had iOS 10, but now it's okay. Nothing really bad has happened. And yeah. So now let me give you just some specs. So it has a 4-inch diagonal widescreen LCD multi-touch display with IPS technology, and has a retina display. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Then it has a let's just get into the camera specs. So it has a 12 megapixel camera, 5 times digital zoom, has face detection, live photos with stabilization, I said that already. True tone flash, a sapphire crystal lens cover, backside illumination sensor, hybrid IR filter, autofocus with focus pixels, tap to focus with focus pixels. It has exposure control, noise reduction, auto HDR for photos, panorama up to 63 megapixels, auto image stabilization, burst mode, timer mode, photo geotagging, video recording, 4K video recording, for 4K video recording at 30 frames per second, 1080p HD recording at 30 frames per second or 60 frames per second, 720p HD video recording at 30 frames per second, 3 times digital zoom, true tone flash, cinematic video stabilization, 1080p and 720p, continuous autofocus video, oh yeah, I copied that by accident anyway. So it's really good. The specs are not bad at all. It has auto HDR for photos. I really like this. I might have said that already, but it has a built-in rechargeable lithium-ion battery. It charges via USB to computer system or power adapter. Its operating system is iOS 11. Those are some really good specs. So I think the specs on this phone are great. In my opinion, I know my opinion will be a little bit controversial, but it's my opinion. So if you have a different opinion, it's okay. I'm not gonna judge you. So I think that the iPhone SE has the best value for any iPhone or of iPhone 6, because this has specs of an iPhone 6 Plus for the price of an iPhone. I don't know, because if you get a 32 gigabyte model, it'll be 299 euros, and that's a good price. So yeah, I think it's great. So now let's just get into the gaming. This is a random game what I just picked up. So as you can see, everything is solid. Nothing really that bad's happening. I'm not doing very well in the game, but this is just quick match. So as you can see, I really like it. Everything looks solid. Nothing really that bad happening. No frame rate drops. The graphics look good. Colors look okay. The screen kind of fails in this, but yeah, okay. Adverts. So yeah, gaming is smooth as smooth as on that Samsung J5 and Samsung A5. So everything going well. No problems with gaming. So now let's just get into the camera. So, video looks really, really nice. I am right now filming in a low light environment. This is outside, it looks good. And here's just something what I built out of Lego. I'm just filming that because I have really nothing else to film. Then, here's just the temporary tripod. It looks terrible, but the camera and microphone is good. It's same as in the iPhone 6 Plus, but the only thing it doesn't have is some optical image stabilization, I think. And that's limited to the iPhone 6 Plus. So here's just how it looks. Here's a Samsung J5 what I'm using to film with right now. Soon, the next video, tech kind of review video, this camera right here would be used. So camera is solid. So here's the camera in kind of highlights environment. As you can see, there's the lamp, so that's how I made it a little bit more light. So as you can see, everything looks better now. It looks so much better than my HTC camera, which right here. This guy has been through a lot. I've had him for 2 years. I'll not throw him away, but this camera is just great in highlight and low light. And yeah. So now I'm gonna be seeing how loud are the speakers. That's a basic test I do. So yeah.
So the Xbox One X.
Yeah, it is.
One X. I keep getting mixed up. Xbox One.
Really, really, really loud. I'm not gonna ever be doing that loud, but because my old phone speaker, it was very terrible. And the thing, I think it was just worn out because it was just so old, but I'm serious. That I always had to have it at full because it was always too quiet. now I can't even have it like halfway. Halfway is a little bit too loud for me already. So, and it's really good phone, and it's feels really good in the hand. Feels really good in the hand, like most Apple phones. But it feels, because it's thicker size, makes it feel, how to say, much better, because it feels like it won't just slip out of your hand, unlike other phones. Because when I, for example, held my friend's iPhone 6, it felt like it would just slip immediately out of my hand, and that kind of gave me a phobia of holding phones near stairs. So yeah, this is a great phone. I really like it. There is nothing really that bad I can say about it. Everything about it is really good. Nothing is that bad. This is the best value iPhone in my opinion for the price. And if you want iMovie and all that, if you want to just get an iPhone, then this iPhone is perfect for you. It'll take a little time to get used to the smaller screen size, but you will, because it's really good. And yeah, that's basically all for this video. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye, and also Merry Christmas.